Hi, I'm Allie Bierman, and what happiness means to me is actually my life. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't discovered how essential it is. See, back in 1996, I was attacked and suffered a brain injury that left me with no short term memory for 3 years. That means I couldn't follow a conversation, I couldn't use my eyes for 17 months because my vision was so distorted, I wasn't seeing anything that made sense. And you can imagine it was quite a struggle to adjust to living that way in perpetual dizziness. And at the rehab center, I remember saying to the psychologist, I find all the gifts in this injury, in this life altering injury. And he said the only people he ever saw heal from brain injuries were the people who looked for and found the gifts. And as a matter of fact, what I did, I created what I call the habit of happiness. And I created the Happy Share movement. And since 1997, every morning, one of the first things I do is I list 10 things for which I feel happy and grateful. You might imagine I started with things like, wow, my eyes work. I'm seeing things that make sense. Wow, I heard a piece of a conversation that I could follow today. And that set my energy up for the day so I could get through it. And that was also one of the last things I did when I got in bed at night before closing my eyes. 10 things for which I felt happy and grateful that day. You know what that did? You think I slept well? Because of I was putting myself in that energy. Well, that's what I learned about happiness. And all these years later, I still do those things every morning and every night. Also, do it if I get frustrated during the day, because it works, because being happy feels good. But then back in 2011, I kind of lost track of the year. I had brain surgery. Woke up from the brain surgery, couldn't walk, couldn't talk, needed two hands to move my head, couldn't swallow. So I'm laying there in bed. And from the outside, it looks like, how are you surviving? Only I was feeling high. Okay, with all that stuff going on, I felt like I just finished a workout and the endorphins were flying. And I said to the universe, how is this possible? And my immediate response that I heard was, this is true happiness. So I teach the difference between true happiness, which is intrinsic inside you, and happiness, which is everything outside you. And I just live my life from that place, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the challenges. Because you have a choice. Do you want to go on? Well, you're going to always find what you're looking for. Choose happiness. Thanks for this opportunity to share that with you.